Hi guys, today I'm here with another fun tutorial, and today we are making this very cute pink unicorn. So grab your tools and let's get modeling. For this tutorial, you will need 4 different shades of pink. You could also use 3 or just 2, whichever way you prefer, but I decided to use 4 so that I could have some different shades on the unicorn. Then you want to soften your fondant. If your fondant, however, is very soft, then you can add some phthalo powder to it to kind of get it to the right consistency so that it's pliable and perfect for modeling. You want the fondant to be soft that you can model it, but you also want it to hold the shapes. So that's the kind of hardness that you're looking for. So first I'm modeling the body here. So just like this with my hands, just forming the part of the body into the right shape. And then next we are going to make the head. If you're thinking, oh my god, that's more fondant than for the body, yes. The head is going to be quite big. I think it looks very cute when you make the head really big. So then just start modeling the head. So we are making the top of the head smaller, and then it goes wider towards the bottom of the head. So kind of just forming the shape of the unicorn's head, or how I want it to be on this specific unicorn. Also, once in a while, just model it on to the body so that you can see if the size of the head is actually right. So here I'm just smoothing the head from all of the sides and just shaping it into the shape that I had planned. And once you're happy with the shape of the head, using this fondant modeling tool, make the mouth. Then you will need a small heart cutter. I will link all the tools down below in the description box so you can check them out and see what specific tools I was using for this tutorial. So here I'm using this small heart cutter, and I'm going to make the cheeks. Also, I'm using a different shade of pink for this. Once you've cut the little hearts, just brush a little bit of water on the other side of the heart and then attach it to the right place, so where the cheeks would be. And now we are going to make the unicorn horn. For this, I'm also using the same shade of pink that I used for the cheeks, and then a little bit of the same shade that I used for the body. So just rolling those out really thinly, and then, like I'm showing here in the video, start rolling the 2 shades carefully together. You sort of spinning them, and then they sort of spin around each other. But you really want to do this slowly and carefully because the fondant can break. Then just cut a little piece out, so the size that the horn would be. Then you want to attach a toothpick to it so that we can attach it then to the head. So you want to kind of spin the toothpick a little bit and put it around or pierce it through the horn, and then you can shape it later if it loses its shape. Now that the horn is ready, you want to first find a place where you want to put it, brush it with a little bit of water, and take another toothpick and pierce it through the head. Then you want to attach the horn, and you can help with scissors to put it in place. Then again, if you need, you can shape it a little bit. So this is how it looks. I think it looks really sweet. So next we are going to make the hair. So we are going to start making the hair. For that I'm also using 3 different shades of pink. And you just want to start rolling out these really thin stripes, or well, they don't have to be really thin, but it depends on how you want the hair to be. So I made it differently for each separate, well, not hair, but each separate piece. So just roll it out, then model it on, and then attach it with a little bit of water. So I suggest you always sort of model it on first before attaching it, so that you can see if it's long enough or whether it's not too long, and then you can cut the piece where you need to cut it, and also you can see whether it looks good. So you model it on first and only then attach it with the water. And now we are only making sort of the front hair, because we are then going to need to attach the head to the body so that we can make the long hair, which will be both on the head and also on the body. So I brushed the top of the body with a little bit of water, pierced it with a toothpick, and then I'm attaching the head on top. Now we can continue with the hair, and here I'm making the separate pieces a bit longer so that I can have them both on the head and then on the body, so that on the back, so that it looks nice. Here you can do it exactly like I did, so you can just follow the tutorial and make the hair look exactly like the hair on my unicorn, or you can be creative and just make the hair how you want to make it. Once you finish the hair, you can shape it with this kind of little spatula, or you can also use any other tool that you find suitable for this. But at this point, you can shape the hair to give it more volume and also fix any mistakes that you might have made along the way. Also, I took a chance and shaped the head a little bit at this point too. Now the hair is ready and we can proceed to making the rest of the body parts. So now we are just going to make the legs first. You want to roll out a little piece of fondant of the same shade that we made the body. So first roll it out so that one end is smaller than the other, and then push one end back like I'm doing here, and then it kind of just forms the foot itself. Then you can shape it a little bit where you need and it's ready. So very simple. Then you want to model it on the body so that it looks nice. So first see how it looks before you attach it with the water. Now that the feet are ready, we are going to make the hands. And for that you will also need the same shade of fondant, just a little piece, and roll it out. This is also really simple, so I'm just rolling the fondant so that it's a little smaller from the top and then it's a little wider from the bottom. Then I'm modeling it on the body so that I can see that it looks nice and attaching with some water. Now again, I wanted to add a little cuteness to the unicorn, so I'm rolling out a little bit of a darker shade of pink fondant, the same actually that I used for the cheeks, and I'm also using the same cutter that I was using for the cheeks and cutting out little hearts. These hearts I will be placing on the feet. So again, attaching with a little bit of water. And I think the unicorn looks much cuter already. So then we have just a couple of things to do until it's ready. So now we are going to make the tail. Here I'm using the same shade that I used for the cheeks and for the little hearts on the feet, and also the same shade that I made the body. I just made these little like S shapes. They're not quite like S's, but this kind of shape, I think it looks kind of like a unicorn tail. So then I'm just gonna model it on how it looks on the unicorn, and I'm going to attach it with some water. And now we want to finish the unicorn's face, so we are going to paint the eyes. I'm using dry black paint that I've mixed with a little bit of water, and I'm painting on the eyes with a really small paintbrush. I'm sorry for the angle on this one. I didn't realize my hand is covering what I'm doing, but you saw it on the first eye, so just doing the same with the second eye. Now I'm really sorry I forgot to film this. I think I was tired already and I didn't realize I wasn't filming when I was making the ears. But what I did was I used a slightly bigger heart cutter than I used for the cheeks, and I cut 2 pieces out from the fondant that I used for the body, and then I cut another 2 little hearts using the same shade that I used for the cheeks. I attached those on top and then the ears were ready. So very simple. And then just attach the ears on the head. I hope you enjoyed watching this cute pink unicorn tutorial, and if you did, please don't forget to leave me a like for support and subscribe for some more fun tutorials. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye until next time.